everyone, welcome to the world of media and information. My name is Roja Dayan, and we are going to share to you on how to be a responsible user of media information. So let's be wise, creative, smart, and spread information responsibly. Do you listen to radio? Do you watch television? Do you read books or newspapers? Or do you now rely everything in internet? If yes, do you know as a media user, you have to take on a big responsibility? And that is our topic for today. To kick out our topic, I will give you a test. I will be flashing some statements and you will identify if that describes a responsible use of media and information. Are you ready?
Brian posts fake news in his Facebook account. If your answer is not responsible of using media information, you are correct. Winslet cite her source of information in her research. If your answer is responsible use of media information, you are correct. Yasmin blocked the person who made harsh comments in her profile picture. If your answer is responsible use of media information, you are correct.
For us to achieve media information literacy, we need to be able to process, analyze, and make good decisions on our own. We need to be knowledgeable on the proper use of technological tools to access, to manage, to evaluate, to create, and to communicate information. The media and information literacy can help children, adults, and everyone for us to develop skills. It will enable individuals to become competent producer and responsible user of media and information. Today, as we concentrate on how to use media and information responsibly, we will deepen your comprehension on this literacy. Prepare to think, create, and share, since it will be the rigorous learning experience.
Good afternoon, I am Yasmin Mako. So what is media and information literacy? Media and information literacy consists of knowledge, the attitude and the sum of the skills needed to know when and what information is needed, where and how to obtain that information, how to evaluate critically and organize it once it is found, and how to use it in ethical way.
Technology has changed communication and information platforms. More than 2 billion people use Facebook, the most popular social media platform to get news, to communicate with family and keep in touch with the long-distance old friends, even long-distance relationship. Social media has changed our lives in this time, especially this pandemic. We witness how it provides easy access to communication and information. But if we didn't all learn how to use it responsibly, it could have disastrous consequences for our lives, including society. I'll go over good online behavior. It is called netiquette. But before I do, let's take a look at some way that using media carelessly might be dangerous.
Distraction. Social media distraction refers to the process by which social media use draw an individual's attentions away from a task that they originally pursued. Example, working. Due to especially mobile access to social media. Distraction by using media can occur frequently.
Stress and mood. Multiple students have found a strong link between the heavy social media and an increased risk of depression, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm, and even suicide thoughts. Social media may promote negative experience such as inadequacy about your life or appearance.
A series of angry, critical, or disparaging comment exchange by two or more people in an ongoing online argument.
FOMO. The fear of missing out. FOMO is an emotional response to the belief that others are living people better, more satisfying lives, or that important opportunities are being missed. FOMO often leads to dissatisfaction, depression, and stress.
Social media isn't bad. In fact, It is one of the most important tools of communication, business, entertainment, and for staying updated. But if it's used is abused, it could turn into a bad media for people. So here are the etiquettes of using media responsibly. Number 1. If you wouldn't say it face to face, don't say it online. Number 2. Respect others' privacy. Number 3. Turn off notification while doing something to avoid distraction. Number 4. Limit your screen time or make a time limit to yourself. Number 5. Pay attention on how you feel. Avoid flame war. If you are feeling negative, consider blocking, muting, and unfollowing that person who causes that feeling. Beware of what you post online. Avoid posting abusive content, profanity, obscene content, offensive content, negative opinion about other people, poor grammar and spelling, and threats.
So those are the ways how to use media responsibly. Now, let's take a look on how to use information responsibly. There are two major issues in our information we use. The spread of fake news and plagiarism. Fake information categorized in two types. It's misinformation and disinformation. Misinformation, false or inaccurate information, especially that which is deliberately intended to deceive.
Disinformation refers to false information that's spread with the specific intent of misleading or deceiving people. Here are the samples on how to avoid mis and disinformation.
Check credential as the author is specialized in the field that the article is concerned with. The she currently work in that field. Check link and do a quick Google search to see if the author if the author can speak about the subject with authority and accuracy. Look for bias. Does the article seem to lean toward a particular point of view? Does it link to sites, files, images that seem to skew that left or right? Please, articles may not be giving you the whole story.
Judge hard. If what you're reading seems too good to be true, or too weird, or too reactionary, it probably is.
Another issue is plagiarism. Plagiarism, the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own.
Copying of words and ideas from other people on social media is also considered as plagiarism. I know you already have come across posts with credits to the owner or CTTO as the disclaimer of copying information but social media share button which you can just click instead of copying. You should not claim the praises and recognition that was supposed to that original author.
As a responsible user, you should not own information that is not originally yours. Do not just copy and paste. Rephrase the idea and come back with your own words. And most importantly, always give a proper credits to the author and to your sources.
Recap! So here are the tips on how to be a responsible user of media and information.
Don't plagiarize.
Watch your tone and be a critical thinker.
Don't get too attached to media.
Think before you click.
Here are the other tips on how to be a responsible user of media and information. Do not share fake information. Respect other people's opinions and ideas. Protect your reputation and privacy.
By being responsible of engaging yourself in media and information, you can seek it for yourself that this literacy really affects and influence our communication. Social media in particular offers excellent opportunities for interaction, connection, and communication with loved ones. even when people are living apart. We may communicate our friends by sending them image, videos, and information. Through various social networking websites, you can strengthen your current relationship and find new acquaintances around the world via social media. Social media lower communication barriers and make it simpler for everyone to share their opinions with the globe. As technology advances and broadens our communication options, media is increasingly important for regular social connection.
Media has a big impact on how does communicating works this time. Through this, we become connected to different people around the world.
Its significant influence on the modern culture and become those in sharing information, ideas, personal message, and other content and have become more widespread and accessible. So here's the question, but how does media and information affect communication?
It reduced the barrier in communication, making it easier for everyone to express their thoughts worldwide.
Yes, correct. It not changed the way of communication, but it also made and keep getting improving with the help of media and information.
But one thing, why does media and information is significant in communication?
The role of the media in the community plays an important role within each society in terms of educating people about the news, information, and ideas that affect the decision making and implementation process. The media is an important source of awareness and the building of social thought, public opinion, as well as influence the composition of their interest and their intellectual and political orientation, and this is gaining their importance in the process of development of countries and human societies.
While media can be a good channel for communication and good source of information, they also pose some threats to users. Among these are follows. The media can spread false information and fake news. These are occasionally used to advance personal interests and agendas, deceiving, confusing, and misleading the information's recipient. Even if media can help us communicate more effectively, many people abuse it. Everyone posts whatever they want without considering the repercussions of their actions. Medical, social, psychological problems can also be caused by media. What is shared online could lead to issues with body image, addiction, identity theft, and other problems.
On the other hand, media and information has positive and negatives in terms of communicating.
By providing filters, cool messages, rapid texting, the opportunity to comment on and like photographs, bitmojis, geotags, and so much more, social media has made communication more enjoyable than ever. This explains why so many individuals like using these various channels to share various ideas. You may share all of your best image on applications like Instagram and Facebook for all of your friends and followers to view. People can converse and interact with others while also finding things of interest on social media. There are drawbacks to social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, despite the fact that they offer simple and accessible spaces for individuals to engage. The first issue with social networking platforms is that, despite the fact that you could believe your words and posts are private, they are never completely secure. Personal information can easily be exposed online and spread like wildfire from there. These social media platforms have the power to boost or diminish a person's reputation and all over perception. Although these platforms are fantastic for viewing whatever people publish, they also have turned into places where the people violated and exposed. So those are the tips and functions on how to be a responsible user of media and information and the influence of media to communication. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching.